Trustee Olson.
Here.
Trustee Reister.
Here.
Trustee Wagner.
Here.
Trustee Kissinger.
Here.
Trustee Fields.
She's excused, but she's joining us remotely. Good evening.
President Pro Tem Keller.
Here.
President Frisbee.
Here. So we have an agenda in front of us. Was there any changes or additions by staff?
No, sir.
Anything the council would like to add? Hearing none, we'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed? We have an agenda for the evening. We have no scheduled appearances tonight. I don't see any public officials in the audience. I just want to make a real quick comment. Jim, thank you for putting together today the ribbon cutting. It was phenomenal. We had some great attendance and, bringing in our state senator, our state representative, and U.S. Senate and House. It's just a testament to what we're doing, but I don't think you got enough. I don't believe you got enough thanks today, so I just want to publicly thank you for what you've done, the due diligence you've put, the plan in place, helped us see the future and save for the future is very rewarding, so thank you and your staff. So we have a consent, our general consent agenda in front of us. And I'd entertain citizens' comments at this time for agenda items only, if anyone would like to speak. Seeing none, approval of the general consent agenda. Everybody had an opportunity to review it. Any changes or questions, or entertain a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Support.
Motion to support, do a roll call, please.
Trustee
Christian?
Kissinger.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Reister.
Yes.
Trustee Olson.
Yes.
President Pro Tem Keller.
Yes.
President Frisbee.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. I do want to read, we had this on our 10D, a letter of thanks from Renee Puar. Did I pronounce your name right? Poirier? I think that's better. She wrote to Mr. Mallory and the Village of Vicksburg for our support with her. I can't express in words how much I appreciate your kindness with getting the desperately needed upgrades to my house. Thanks again, Renee Poirier. And Jim spoke to that today, and I've been very fortunate to sign 17 checks that we've helped individuals in the community that were current on their taxes, had been in the home and owned homeowners for 2 years, that we were able to help them out. And it's been a lot of good done, so thank you all for supporting that. We have some action item in front of us tonight. I'll let Jim speak to that.
Yes, the action item tonight is it's by state legislator required to present the 2023-2024 annual planning report for the Planning Commission. Has been supplied to the council. It was presented to the Planning Commission 2 meetings ago, received their unanimous support and recommendation for approval. As you can see, it was quite a busy year, certainly, and I did highlight to the council via written communication, but want to highlight Mr. Kyle Mooch's effort, and it's have the McKenna team and Kyle assisting us has been a blessing. So be happy to answer any questions about the report, but staff and the Planning Commission is recommending a motion support and approval of this yearly annual report.
So moved.
Support.
We have motion support. Any comments or discussion?
Jim, does this get filed with the state of Michigan then?
It'll get placed on our website, and part of the state will have a copy as well.
Yeah, very, very forward-looking document for 24-25 working plan. It's excellent presented, and again, Kyle, thanks, McKenna, thank you for your help, and the Planning Commission especially for what they're doing. Well, we have a report in front of us. What is this council's desire? A motion? Oh, we have a motion and support, excuse me. We'll do a roll call, please, Christian.
Trustee Reister.
Yes.
Trustee Olson.
Yes.
Trustee Kissinger.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
President Pro Tem Keller.
Yes.
President Frisbee.
Yes. Motion carries. You want to do that before your update?
We can, or,
This one here?
yeah, I would certainly,
I'm going to take this opportunity to read a special tribute today signed by both our State House Representative Matthew Hall and our State Senator Sean McCann. Let it be known that it is with deep appreciation and pride that we congratulate the Village of Vicksburg on the grand opening of its new Village Hall. This momentous occasion reflects the village's ongoing commitment to growth and service while also honoring the rich history that has shaped Vicksburg for nearly 2 centuries. In early 1830s, John Vickers established a grist mill along Portage Creek, laying the foundation for what would become Vicksburg. From those humble beginnings, the village has grown into a vital part of Kalamazoo County, rooted in rich history and driven by the vision and perseverance of its people. Over the years, Vicksburg has maintained its vintage charm, earning its place on the National Register of Historic Places. Today, the village blends its historic roots with modern development, preserving its legacy while looking into the future. The new Village Hall stands as a testament to the resilience and forward-thinking in nature of Vicksburg's leaders and its residents. In the process of building this new space without borrowing money, the village has saved the community well over $1 million, reflecting the Vicksburg's dedication to responsible stewardship and the commitment to well-being of its residents. This space will serve as a hub for local government, civil engagement for its residents, community events, providing a space where people can come together, participate in their village future, and celebrate its rich past. In special tribute, we celebrate the grand opening of Vicksburg's new Village Hall. This achievement is a symbol of the community's enduring vision, strength, and dedication. We extend our congratulations and look forward to the village's success in the years to come. So that was quite an honor bestowed on this village, the staff, and its council. So thank you all very much. So with that, we'll jump over to the village manager report.
yeah, only one item. Our attention now turns to December 14th of 2024 in our annual Christmas in the Burg full-day event. Had another update meeting this morning with the committee, and everything's coming together. Going to look at some additional items this year, starting at noon, to bring people downtown and enjoy the holiday spirit and hopefully retail experience in the establishments we have downtown. But we will have a DJ downtown starting at noon. We also will have the holiday trolley starting at noon to take tours around the village, and other surprise visits and complimentary things leading up ultimately to the parade that will start at 6 p.m. Very happy to report to the council that Congressman Tim Wahlberg has accepted our invitation to be a parade judge that evening. So he and his wife will be in town to experience Christmas in the Burg. Appreciate that, and we'll report back on the other 2 judge invitations that have been sent out when we hear back from them, but really looking forward to it. Also, to let you know, the military banner program has, we feel, been a huge success with recognition, and the banners, I have been asked, so the public and council are aware, will come down after Veterans Day, and the holiday banners will be put up then. We believe that everyone will participate in that program of military banners. Will grow. We'll put them back up in early May for next year as well. So that's my report for the evening. Be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Thanks,
Jim, do we have any other judges to announce or not yet?
Not yet, just leading up to it.
Just a sneak preview.
But I did hear from Congressman Wahlberg, and he's looking forward to it. And,
Awesome.
And committed to, looking forward to it. Had very good words about the village of Vicksburg.
Great.
I also also have a question. I'm wondering, I know we talked a little bit last year about extending the people going down Main Street, maybe one more block down. Has
Yeah, the
anything
parade
been?
route is going to be lengthened at the start of the parade. That should help, and we are going to encourage south of Washington Street will be a good opportunity to view the parade as well. We're going to bring in the portable light systems as well
Great.
to light up those intersections and to fit the complement of people we're anticipating. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any other discussion with staff? Any updates on trees?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do, just real short. We have been going out, we got a really great, thank you. We got a really great response from our article in the newsletter from people. And we now have 9 signed contracts of people who are going to be receiving trees hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And we do have other people who are also contacting us. So we will definitely be putting in 9 new trees this fall, hopefully maybe 2 or 3 more. And then we will continue on in the spring.
Excellent. Parks and Rec, is there any meeting? The same with cats in the sewer yet this week. Planning Commission?
Planning Commission had a marathon session, I would say, last Monday. We went over 15 ordinances throughout the village, which helped culminate this report that we have all just approved. So it was a very good meeting on Monday, to be honest.
And to piggyback on that, those recommended improvements to the ordinance will come to the council at your next meeting, the first meeting in November, for final approval. It's been a work in progress of over probably 18 months being finalized, so it's a pretty positive thing. But be on the next agenda, so look forward to a lengthy meeting then.
And
Thanks, Jim. We'll go to the fire update.
We had a meeting last Wednesday. Biggest things that came out of it, the ambulance request for quote that went out. They only received one quote back, life. So the fire board voted 6-0, 6-0 to give the authority for Chief McMullen. He's the representative for the fire authority to say yes on behalf of the fire authority. What it does for us, number one, there is no, I think they call it a stipend or no, like a retainage or whatever. There is none of that, and we will get ALS and BLS service, which the agreement that they were trying to work with us as an authority, we would not have gotten basic life support. It would have been just advanced. So in other words, if you fell and broke your leg, but you weren't, you have to transport yourself. Well, now, they still will take those calls. I'm sure there'll be more out of that. The audit that we all voted unanimous to basically not support, which was reported last month. I raised the question on Wednesday night, what happens because that audit was not accepted. There was not an answer given per se, other than, well, we're going to have to check with somebody, which would be the authority attorney. So I suggested at that point they might want to do that just to see. And then it was brought up, well, you all said that you would approve it if we took these measures. I said, and I stopped them and corrected them. I said, no. I said for the village of Vicksburg that if you took these steps that we were requiring, that we would probably approve it. I said, I'm not going to speak for Schoolcraft Village or Schoolcraft Township, but I said the feeling I got from our board was they would probably accept it at that point. Which then we moved into quotes on doing quarterly books and doing the audit. Siegfried Crandall came back. They basically gave like a schedule of what they would charge per an hourly rate, which, you know, I can email this to you and share with everybody, but basically it's like $116 an hour for a basic, you know, stats person to do it, or clerical, whatever. They only got one request for quote to do the audit, and that was from Yo and Yo, and it was basically, well, here's a not to exceed price, and they were $20,000. So that devolved into, well, this could cost us up to $32,000 a year to have the books done and the audit, and we can't have the taxpayers paying for that. That's not really factual. So I, at that point, said, I moved to table it until next month, and I instructed the administrator, you need to get more than one quote. One quote is not sufficient. So I've reached out to Manager Mallory. He's going to get me some firms that specialize in governmental, you know, doing audits, so we can get a better handle, because even the company that we have do our audit here with the village doesn't charge that much. So, not even close. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at. The board is, Chairman Losi is stepped down. She's not running for reelection for Brady Township. So that was her last meeting. So next month, we will be hopefully electing a new board, new chair, or chair and vice chair. So we'll kind of see how it shakes out.
Thank you for that update. So, takes us to citizens' comments time. If there's anyone that would like to speak about anything non-agenda related, now would be the time to do it.
I'm here for the ordinances.
Well, can you?
Oh, I have to go to the mic? I'm sorry, I apologize. Do I need to introduce myself? I'm Jenny Myers. I'm at 315 South Main Street, and I'm here regarding the ordinances, and I'm just curious if I heard things correctly, that they would not be passed tonight. It's a meeting in the future.
Yeah, it's not going to impact what you and I
Okay.
spoke about, what will happen tomorrow.
Okay.
But the village attorney, to have the time to meet the requirements of how it's documented, and coupled with vacations and other things going on, wouldn't be ready to present to the council until November.
Okay.
But what you and I talked about, I'll be notifying the permit overseers to move forward with your project.
I understand. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Thank you. Well, hearing none, we'll jump to village trustees' time, and Trustee Fields.
Well, I'm very sorry that I was unable to be there for the open house tonight. I believe the weather was fantastic, and I'm sure that it was well received by everyone that was there. So, sorry I couldn't make it, but that we've had a good day. That's all I have.
Thank you, Wendy. Trustee Olson.
Thank you. Just about earlier today, it was nice to see everybody come together. It seems like this country's tearing itself apart right now with all the issues, from immigration to abortion to finances, the economy. But it's nice to see that we can cross party lines and work together to get something accomplished. So, trouble is the country needs more of that. So, thank you.
Trustee Kissinger.
I'll also say that the reception for opening this building was well received. It was nice to see state and federal representation, and it just shows that we're doing the right thing. You know, we're on the right track, and I think we're just starting to. So it's fun. At least I am.
Trustee Wagner.
Echo to all that. I mean, the grand opening was great. Thank you to Manager Mallory, staff, everybody that put it on. I mean, just like Chad said, it's all of the friends of the village that we have that's making this such a fun ride to be a part of, that we're making change for generations to come. We're making impact in lives far outside our own, and that's what we're up here to do. So great work from the Planning Commission with the annual report. Looking forward to see the ordinance coming up. next month for review. Like Manager Mallory said, a lot of that is a long time coming that they've been tasked with, so thank you for all that hard work. Looking forward to seeing it, and especially looking forward to hosting our Congressman Tim Walberg and his wife as a judge for Christmas in the Burg. Congressman Walberg has proven to be a very good friend of the village, so it's going to be a great opportunity to host him and show him what the village of Vicksburg has to offer. And hopefully he enjoys what he has to see. And that's it for me.
Trustee Reister.
I was just going to also thank the staff and Jim for setting this all up today. It really worked out beautifully. We had wonderful weather, and I just kind of wish that more people would have come to see. Although Teresa said, you know, people come all the time to pay their bills and stuff. So they have seen it. But I just appreciate all the work that was put into it, because this doesn't just happen. It takes work to put it together, so thank you so much.
President Pro Tem Killer.
I'll piggyback on what everybody else said. Thank you, staff and Jim, for putting this on. It's greatly appreciated. This was a project that, when I came on the council in 2018, was a pet project of mine, because back then we were meeting at Brady Township Hall, and I thought that was ridiculous that we were meeting outside the village. Not that I appreciated Brady Township letting us use it, but we were meeting outside the village. And the other facility we were in, it's a very good facility, but it didn't offer a large meeting room, and the facilities we had here for the public safety and the village staff was less than adequate. So, you know, this building's going to serve this community for 80 years. I don't think I'll be around to see when they build a new one, but, you know, that's okay. Also, tree committee, somebody contacted me. I do want a tree, just so you know. So I'm going right to the head person, letting you know, so I'm not going to back channel it. Also want to congrats to my daughter. She used to run cross country and track for Vicksburg. Yesterday she completed the half marathon in Detroit in 2 hours and 5 minutes. She's 31 years old, mother of two, so. And I give her credit, because I don't run anymore unless I'm chasing or being chased, one of the two, so.
Congratulations with that. Yeah, I just want, again, just reiterate what you all have said. Thanks to Jim and staff and for doing it. But, you know, Denny said it. What a cool thing this was today, to have a Democrat and a Republican sharing a podium in tribute to this village. I mean, that, you can't get any better than that. So congratulations to this team for a job well done. And as Carl said, it'll be here for years to come for the residents of this community. That being said, if there's no further discussion, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, stay by yourself. Meeting adjourned.